Welcome back to the restaurant show. You can see that I have probably one of the most beautiful displays of any of our food presentations here on the restaurant show, and that can only mean one thing, that Sage and Lily from the Cheese Factory restaurant in the Dells are with us here. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Always good to have you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, from what I understand, we're making chickpea chili today.
Yep. Today we're going to do one of our recipes that's in our cookbook right here, available at the restaurant or on Amazon.
Great.
We call it chickpea chili. It's a kind of an Indian flavored dish, which we make by adding some coconut oil in the pan, and then we're going to add some onions. There you go. We got the onions going in the coconut oil.
Coconut oil?
Yep.
So why coconut oil over olive oil or vegetable oil?
Well, it's an Indian dish, so it's got those Indian spices, the coconut oil, the ginger, the garlic, the spices that we call garam masala, which is a blend of 6 or 7 different spices, which include cinnamon, nutmeg, cumin, clove, and that's what we're going to put in here in just a moment. That's the garlic going in.
All right. Very good.
And when we add the garam masala, which is this Indian spice blend, you're going to start smelling the aroma.
Okay. All right.
Go for it now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So some of these, obviously, when we do these segments, you want to make something and then show how all the different ways that it can be used.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that we're looking at here today?
So the chickpea chili that we're making today, I just want everybody to know, can be presented or served in a lot of different ways. And what we have here is we've got a few different dishes that we do at the Cheeze that use the chickpea chili. Here we have the chickpea chili, to which we've added some plant-based chicken, Cajun chicken, and we serve that with some flatbread and some cranberry chutney. Over here, we have the chili with some homemade cornbread and some fresh fruit, and we garnish it again with the cranberry chutney. Here we've added some vegetables, some cauliflower, red peppers, carrots. We've also added some gnocchi, which are kind of like little potato dumplings, or you can also just add regular potatoes.
Sure.
And then you have more of a vegetable stew.
Okay.
And then over here we have a plate that we call Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise at the Cheeze Factory, and it has just a combination of all kinds of yummy things, some grilled vegetables, some roasted sweet potatoes, some wild rice pilaf, and a little bowl of the chickpea chili garnished with the cranberry chutney.
Okay, so I have to know, why do you call it Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise?
Because it is. It's healthy, and it'll make you wealthy.
Okay.
And for sure, it'll make you wise.
All right, all right. I didn't know if it was inspired by Ben Franklin or something like that.
It was just inspired.
Just inspired,
just inspired by everything.
I like it. I like it. It catches my attention.
So let's head back to Lily over here and where she's at.
Yeah.
So we've got most of our ingredients. You go ahead and order them.
I just put ginger in it and
oh, I can smell it already.
Coconut milk and tomato juice.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good, and we're just heating that up.
Yeah, now it takes a little longer on camera to get this going than it does, obviously, at the restaurant.
That's okay, we got some time here.
We do, and so what we can do while we're waiting, you can add the chickpeas now, is we can talk about our carrot cupcakes.
Yes, please. This is what's closest to me here, so I wish we could start with this.
So we just started doing cupcakes at the Cheeze Factory before we had all kinds of other desserts, and we thought cupcakes would be a good idea. So obviously these are all plant-based vegan cupcakes. Why don't you grab that one up front?
This one here?
Yep, and you can bite into it while we're finishing up on the chickpea chili.
You provided a fork.
Yes,
for me.
of course.
That's cute. Just gonna pick it up
Oh,
with my
good.
hand here.
Okay, great. Good for you. You're brave. It's yummy, huh? Yeah, I know. These cupcakes are killer.
That frosting's amazing.
I know.
They're
I know.
juicy.
Yeah.
There's like big chunks of pineapple in there.
I can taste it.
And it's just, they're just delicious.
Tell me a little bit about the frosting.
We use a plant-based butter. We use plant-based cream cheese.
Wow.
We use lemon zest and organic cane sugar.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can taste the lemon in there too.
Yeah.
Wow. So good, so delicious. I'm just curious, When you have non-vegans come in and eat your restaurant, what do they think about this kind of stuff?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, everybody loves our desserts. Some people just come in for dessert and coffee. And in fact, a lot of people are coming in for dessert and coffee because the desserts are great. Vegan or not, they're just really
yeah,
good.
they also come in sometimes not knowing that everything is vegan, and they love it. Like, we're almost like a little bit famous for our, no, it's true. Because nobody has a bakery and a display as we have. Like, we have a beautiful display where you can see all the cakes going around, and you can look at what you're going to buy. So.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Kids love it. When kids come in with their parents, because we have this glass display case where all the cupcakes and all the beautiful desserts are, and they just stand there and they just watch. And it goes around and they're just watching. You know, it's great.
Kid in the candy factory, kid in the cheese factory.
Yeah, no, it's really, it's great.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Okay.
I hope we're getting a good shot of this. So this is what the chickpea chili looks like. Obviously, it's going to take a good, 20, 30 minutes for it to get going. Now, we sort of, at the cheese factory, we just keep it this way. Like we serve it this way a lot. But at home, if you want to add some of these cooked vegetables, I'm going to dump them in right now, then you get more of like a stew, like a really delicious vegetable stew. If we're getting a good shot of that, you can see how wonderful that is. It's delicious. You can serve that with a side of rice or anything. I want you to try, I know that this, just try a little bit before the time's up with the chickpea chili, because it's so yummy. Just try that.
And while I'm trying it, do you have Mother's Day specials coming up?
We have a few specials coming up. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet, but there will be some specials. Great, right? Before we go, I have a surprise. Darla, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Surprise!
Dare we say how old Darla is today?
No, we don't dare.
We won't do that. Well, this has been Sage and Lily from the Cheese Factory restaurant. Vegan never tasted so good. If you don't believe me, head on up to the Dells and head over to the Cheese Factory.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
See
ladies.
you soon. Bye.
We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show.